Good morning, everybody. It has been a while since I checked in. Like, wow, that's been a while. I believe it's Sunday, February 9th, 2020. Yeah, I told everybody that I was going to go ahead and vlog, but yeah. I think it's just because I've gone back to school and I'm adjusting to the new schedule, and time management is not my strong suit. Let's go ahead and check the weight this morning. I have been very inconsistent in all walks of life. Basically, what I'm trying to say is I haven't really been sticking to the diet. I haven't really been doing what I'm supposed to do. So, yeah, it's just been a huge mess, and I'm turning that around now. So, anyway, let's go check the weight. Okay, so 224. That's not bad, actually. I'll take that. Wow. Uh, okay, well, I have a lot of errands to run, actually, on this Sunday. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in. But yeah, 224. Wow, that's pretty damn good, actually. I'm really okay with that. I thought it was gonna be a lot worse. I thought it was gonna be like 230. Fuck. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and run some errands. I'll catch you guys later. Alright guys, what's going on? So I really do apologize about this morning's clip. I really had to go. I had to run a couple of errands. I had some appointments I had to go to. And, yeah, it was just kind of like all over the place and really rushed. And I had really wanted to start this vlogging again. I just kind of picked the most inopportune time to sort of get there, which is my own fault, and I do apologize for that. But nevertheless, here we are, just chilling. I actually have to go to the barber, and I wanted to restart this vlog on the day I'm going to the barber, just because obviously sort of, you know, it's kind of symbolic in a way. You know, what do I do if I want to, you know, make a change or be different or whatever? You start cutting off your hair, and that's what I'm going to do. I don't think I'm going to get, you know, anything too crazy. I'm not going to go bald, although I did shave my head one time, and I got to say, I have a good shape for my head. I wanted to talk about where I've been, sort of. I just want to make this very brief. So, like mentioned in the previous clip, which was a little rushed, I have gone back to school, and it's like not necessarily been unmanageable, but I in the past have really struggled with just like going to school and doing well and making sure I'm on top of everything, and then kind of my life around that as well being, you know, okay. I guess I'm not really saying this very well, but I'm trying to say, like, school requires a lot of my attention, and I really want to do well this semester, just because last semester didn't go very well, and it was mostly because I was lazy and had poor time management, and that's sort of something that I've been struggling with for most of my life, really, and I haven't really built those skills, but I am really working on that now, and I think I'm sort of getting it down a little bit. There are obviously some improvements I need to be made to fit some of my hobbies in, like lifting and recording videos. Sometimes I get like just mismanage my day so badly that I can't do any of that, and obviously I haven't done any recording and editing because I just mismanaged my time so bad. But I'm taking baby steps. I've been getting up early, relatively speaking. I got up at 8 for a while, and then I pushed it back to 7:45. I know it's not necessarily super early, because a lot of people, you know, they wake up at 5. I'm grinding every day. But for me, that's pretty early. Another thing that's really been holding me back from the videos is just getting adjusted to the new schedule. I'm trying to figure out how to organize my day, because there are some days where I'm doing my homework and then I don't want to go to the gym because homework is draining me. And then there's some days where I go to the gym first, and then I'm too tired to do homework. And I'm trying to figure out if that's a motivation thing or if that's just a time thing, and if I really need to like structure my days to the point where I can sort of, you know, make this very seamless. And there are probably going to be an element of gritting and bearing it and just going in there and doing what I'm supposed to be doing, regardless if I want to or not. And training is no exception. But that is all to say that things are changing. I feel motivated again. I feel a surge of motivation, and it just so happens to be a perfect day to sort of act on this. So I'm gonna go ahead, start vlogging again. I hope this makes a bit more sense than the first clip. I really just wanted to get something in the morning and get my way in and then leave, but that is obviously something I should have thought through a little bit more. Anyway, it is close to 12. Finished all the errands. I've already eaten, and I'm going to go cut my hair. More symbolic than anything else. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'll catch you guys in a bit. I definitely look less homeless now. I kind of get like a cult leader vibe from this haircut. Maybe if my beard wasn't as trimmed. It was long and big before, and now it's trimmed. That took an hour and 15 minutes. Like, I know my hair is pretty bad, but I didn't know it was like that bad. Now we get to go home and we get to prepare to train. Ugh, I'm really excited, guys, because, well, I'll tell you that when I get back to the house on why I'm so excited. See you there. What is going on, everyone? So it is much later in the afternoon, and we are about to hit the gym. I just got my pre-workout meal down, and now that I'm back on YouTube, I'm definitely going to talk about my nutrition. That's definitely something I need to talk about more. What I'm going to be doing on this cut, and I'm actually going to be executing it this time, and just discussing what my plan is moving forward, and hopefully once I actually put that into like writing or video and put it out onto the ether, it'll actually seem more real to me. But today we are going to hit the gym. Now, the reason I was so excited about how this was a perfect day is because today was supposed to be the start of a new block. So I finished my last 8-week block. It's all over. I've done, and now I can move into my second 8-week block. That was supposed to be today, and technically it still can be today, but I was supposed to train legs today. I was actually in my sort of legs outfit. I have my soft t-shirt that I like to wear when I squat. I have my shorts, so I can have that mobility over my legs. But I'm working out with other people today, and they don't want to hit legs, they want to hit back. So I still could go and do a pull day off the new block, but I'm probably going to change really quick because I kind of want to save this type of shirt for a leg day. Plus, when I do pull, I like to have my hands and my arms free. So I'm going to go ahead and grab something that's a little more free. So give me a second. All right. Better. Can have full range access to my arms and be able to pull things really nicely. So, to commemorate this special day of getting back onto YouTube, getting a haircut, kind of sort of the start of a new block, we are going to be taking my favorite pre-workout. Boom. Sonic Ghost Collab Cherry Limeade. Guys, my favorite candy in the entire world is blue raspberry, but cherry is an extremely close second. This tastes like a cherry candy. It is the most delicious pre-workout I have ever tasted in my entire life. And I really wish I could go into more detail about how much I love this pre-workout, but I can't right now. Because I gotta go. Because people I'm working out with are trying to get me to leave. But let me just say that this is the best pre-workout I've ever had. I could drink this every single day. And this is one of the only pre-workouts ever that I would give a 10 out of 10 to. When I run out of this tub, I'm probably going to buy another one. So I would take 2 scoops today to commemorate the start of something amazing. Or just the start of a new block. And you know what I'm trying to say. It's like I'm drinking liquid maraschino cherries. It's a beautiful thing. I haven't had a slushie from Sonic in a long time, and I never had a cherry limeade one, so I can't speak to the authenticity. But if this isn't authentic to Sonic, then Sonic is wrong. That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna hit the gym, crush this pole workout. 2 scoops in here. I'm ready to go. Welcome back to the commentary section of the video. Feels like forever since I've done one of these. I missed them, honestly. So we're starting out this workout with pull-ups. Now, I'm a fat boy, so I can only do like 4 maximum, and one of the goals this cut is going to be making pull-up gains. I want to be able to bang out sets of 10 like it isn't anything. But, you know, at this point, as you can see, just 4 reps is really pushing it to failure. Next, we moved on to dumbbell rows. Now, this movement, unfortunately, I'm probably going to have to rotate out. And it sucks because I absolutely love dumbbell rows. But the thing is that I'm at the 100-pound dumbbell, and that is the end of the dumbbell stack. So unless the gym gets heavier dumbbells, which I really wish they would, this might be the end of the dumbbell rows, because these hundreds I hit for 8 on each arm, and honestly, it really wasn't that difficult. So it's a sad day, but good at the same time. It's sort of bittersweet. Moving on to these machine chest supported rows with a 3-second eccentric. There's going to be a lot of these accentuated eccentrics in this new program, or this new block rather, and I'm actually kind of excited because these feel really good, but I just need to get used to doing them. Kind of need to feel what a 3-second eccentric actually feels like, and I've never done eccentric based training before, so it has a learning curve. As you can see, I was only doing about 100 pounds in this clip, and I was kind of just struggling to make sure that it was legitimately a 3-second eccentric. That's one thing I need to focus on. Next, we had cable rear delt flies. Now, I'm supposed to do a variation of cable rear delt flies, the low to high variation. But honestly, I really wasn't sure how to do them, and I really was just not in the mood to look it up for whatever reason. But starting next week, if I have to do these again, which I think I will, I'm definitely going to look them up. They felt like a lateral to me, so I feel like I wasn't doing them correctly, but maybe that's how you're supposed to do them. I'm not 100% too sure, but nevertheless, cable rear delt flies, one of my favorite exercises, actually. I love them. They really hammer my rear delts. This is rope upright rows. I've done upright rows on the cable stack with an easy bar attachment before, and I think I like that one more than the rope, just personally. I gotta bang out sets of 20 on this, and having to grip that rope is just really irritating. But this is actually a good variation for me, as I don't necessarily feel pain at doing these at all. So yeah, we'll see what happens when the weight goes up, that's for sure. But I do like upright rows. I'm an upright row believer. Moving on to supinated dumbbell curls. I'm trying to do these. I'm not too sure how flexible I can be with the form. As you can see, there's a lot of arm movement going on right there. I don't really know if that's supposed to be locked in place. I'll have to make sure to check. But it is supinated, so I just assumed that the palms are facing out just the entire time, which is kind of weird for my fatness, because my fatness gets in the way. Next, move on to spider curls. This is the final exercise. I've never done spider curls before. We got through like 3 sets of 20, so I just picked up 30-pound easy bar, and it was way too easy. But yeah, that concludes the workout, so I guess I'll see you guys post-workout. Okay, so what's going on, everybody? I am back at the crib. We are chilling, editing. As you can see, I'm actually editing this time, actually doing it. Can you believe that? Miracles do happen. Anyway, so that is to say that I am back, and hopefully to stay, because okay, I gotta set you guys down really quick. Okay, so that's a little bit better. So Hopefully, I don't look too gross. I did shower, but I still feel dirty. I don't know how that works. There's a lot I want to say still, and I feel like I am not going to be able to articulate it. I don't know what it is, but like when I'm by myself, there's no filming. I'm just thinking these thoughts, and I think out loud, mainly because I'm pretty lonely. I don't have any friends. And when I talk, there's no camera. Everything sort of just flows very easily. But when there's a camera turned on, I don't know if I just get nervous or if I'm thinking too much about what I'm trying to say. But I stutter. I get lose my train of thought all the time. I start saying words too fast, and then my brain jumbles it all up. I think the most important thing that I really want to say, honestly, I've been struggling. I've been struggling really, really hard. And it's not necessarily because of anything specific. And that's the really, really frustrating part. I don't know why I am like this. Let me explain a little bit. Let me just add some more details because I'm being very vague. I've done a lot of soul searching. I've done a lot of mental homework. I thought I had done a lot of growing up in a sense. And what has happened over like really the last 8 months, but even just starting this vlog like in January, and now it's the middle of February almost. The thing is that I'm still making some of the same mistakes in terms of relying on food as sort of an emotional type of crutch, you know? I don't really know how to say it. I You could call it an eating disorder, right? But when people talk about, let's say, binge eating disorder, right? They talk about having an out of body experience. That's really not what it's like. Emotional eating, is that an eating disorder? I'm not 100% sure, but I do know I have definitely exhibited disordered behaviors. And this is kind of heavy to throw at the end of a random vlog of me just kind of being a doofus, which is like sort of the dichotomy that I am. Like, I feel like I'm kind of stupid and silly, and at the same time, I'm constantly thinking about all these like really sort of dark and I don't want to say deep because that just sounds pretentious. I've spent the last almost 3 years trying to work on myself, working on myself, thinking I've made progress, and then kind of not really. I guess what I'm trying to say is that I've recognized patterns. I've recognized patterns of disordered eating, and I have some sort of symptoms, right? I really don't know where I was going with this. I really want to turn this into sort of, not necessarily just a vlog, although it is going to be primarily a vlog, a personal journey as I attempt to lose this weight and get the physique that I've always wanted. Like, that is always going to be a pretty dominant like element of what I'm trying to do. At the same time, though, I would like to sort of explore this sort of mental aspect of it. And I feel like I can't really do it justice in this particular video. Like, I'd have to talk about it in a different time and make that sort of a focus and really collect my thoughts and try to piece together what is here and why it's here. And I feel like if I can do that, I'll be able to fix it a little bit easier. Yeah, what I'm trying to say is I wasn't like these I wasn't like crazy huge, like I wasn't 400, 300 pounds, but you don't get to be as fat as I was without some sort of issue. So I have experience in the whole, and I can sort of look at it from an outside lens now because I have made pretty significant progress. I mean, the most I had lost at a point was around 65, 70 pounds. Obviously, I'm about 15, 20 pounds up from that, but, you know, I'm confident that I could get back down there. And that's another thing is, like, I feel like I have a different perspective now. Not necessarily from, like, January when I restarted the vlogs,
but definitely from like April when I was vlogging the last time, my perspective on this has changed so much, and I feel so much different now. And I'm kind of like, I'm itching to sort of share my thoughts on this. I need to get it off my chest. And I think this is a great outlet for that. So, if anything, it'll sort of be therapeutic. But ultimately, I need to sort of make separate videos either dedicated to this topic or make it the central theme of something, and definitely not tacked in at the end of this type of video that nobody is probably going to see. So this clip is probably long as fuck. I don't even know, like, I've lost track of time. I don't know how long I've been sitting here. I don't know how long I've been editing this video. I pretty much just got home and started editing, and it's, you know, hella dark now, and I should probably go to bed soon. But yeah. I'm going to close out the video now, and I'm going to end it before I go on to too many more tangents. I will end with this. This is going to be a journey, that's for sure. And I'm going to share my thoughts on what the hell is going on with me, and hopefully can help somebody maybe recognize these patterns in themselves and absolutely prevent mistakes that were made by me in their lives. Like, I have made so many mistakes, and in retrospect, they were really, really obviously stupid mistakes. And, you know, some of them were, well, some of them were, and some of them were just, you know, like, I had to make the mistake to realize it was a mistake type of mistakes, you know. I just want people to avoid those kinds of things because I have been so frustrated for so long, and I don't want people to feel as frustrated as I was. So, and aside from the whole mental part and the and losing the weight journey, I love training. Training is so much fun. Lifting weights is just so much fun. So that's always going to be part of this journey, and I'm going to take people through that and hope that you can see sort of a more quantifiable progress rather than sort of this subjectivity that is weight loss. But that is going to be reserved for another time. For right now, I am going to go to bed. Yeah, so thank you for watching if you made it here. I hope this ramble at the end made sense. I was just trying to figure out how to close this video, and I just started, you know what, let's just throw something at the wall and see if it sticks. So that's sort of authentically me, so I guess you can't say that I'm not being real, and that's good enough for me. But yeah, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. See ya.